Hey guys, Muncheez here. Welcome to another Maplestory video for beginners, and in this video I'm going to be going over calculators. And pretty much what this is a tool for you to use to find out how much it would cost you in mesos or honor or whatever kind of currency in game to get the gains that you want on your character. And they even have different things like the Legion calculator and all that, where it'll solve your Legion for you to fill it out optimally. They're implementing that into the game, so I'm not going to go over that part specifically. But for the most part, things like your inner ability, which costs honor, and your cubes and flames and all that, it'll kind of give you a median and like an average of how much mesos or whatever currency that you need to upgrade those pieces of gear. So take some shoes, for example. So you can pick what kind of cubes, what kind of tier that it's at already, or if you're trying to start from like a rare blue potential piece of gear or legendary, it'll tell you how much it costs to tier up and everything. And say you wanted like 2 or like 3 lines of your stats, you can put your desired stat in there, and then you can just see how much mesos that it would cost you. And it's the same thing with the Star Forcing tab. You can put in the item level of the item you want to Star Force in here. So say you wanted to do like an item 150 item, and you can just go through here, fill it out. Say you want to get to 22 stars. Make sure you always have the star catching deal on, and make sure you do it in game as well, unless you're doing the whole guild castle thing. The current stars, you can pick whatever stars you're starting at. So say you start out at, I don't know, 17, and you want to hit 22, right? And then MVP discount, we'll just leave none in here. The server, you select the server, so we're GMS, so it's defaulted there normally. And then whatever event there is, if there's a 5, 10, 15, 30% meso, you can pick it, and you just hit calculate, and it'll just tell you the average cost, median cost. And if you're wondering what the difference between average and median cost is, median is like a smaller, I just think of median as like a smaller in between, so it just picks out the average of like the middle values as opposed from the highest and the lowest. And this is just my opinion, and basically don't treat this as like gospel, and like this isn't like a 100% thing. If you have this many mesos, you'll get it. The game is heavily RNG based. Sometimes you'll be really lucky, you'll spend way under the median or average cost, and sometimes you'll be even way over the average cost, which is the higher amount. So you can kind of just use this to prep yourself, essentially. And when I say use this as a guideline, it just means like when you have this many mesos to put towards your upgrade, if something bad happens, like if you do blow up a piece, because as you can see here, there's like boom stats down here, and the median booms is 2. So like if this says median booms 2, make sure you have like at least 2 spares when you're going into this. And pretty much like you don't want to get your gear stuck in a spot, because when you're star forcing and you do blow up a piece, the amount of stars that it has goes down pretty dramatically. So you have to bring it all the way back up to what it was. So say you had like a 17 star piece, you're trying to get it to 22, it'll blow up, and then you'll end up back at 13 again. So you're gonna have to spend more mesos to bring it back up, and that's why the cost of this sometimes will look very, very high. And there's also buttons for like events. So like on certain Sundays of the months when they have them scheduled. But if there's like a 5, 10, 15 event, you'll always hear people talk about 30% meso off discount and all that. You can click them, and then it'll change the values of what you see at the bottom if you're doing it during an event. So like if you have a 30% meso discount, it'll factor it in and change your thing. And the same thing goes for like 5, 10, 15 and all that. But yeah, I do encourage you guys to come here and just play around with the website a little bit. You can even try it with some of the gear that you already have on. It is super useful. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything of that sort, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and sub on the way out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.